January the 6th, and my birthday today. I'm 58 years young. Anyway, I'm over in York for my birthday, and I'm here at the York Air Museum. I'll just spin you around. I came in June last year, and I didn't have enough time to get around everything. And in that big building there's something extra special, so I'll go and see that later on. Sorry about the wind noise. Right, anyway, I'll leave you a shot of that, and I'll show you some other stuff.
Software was used to identify the airfield. Using his dedicated radio channel, the local controller gave aircraft permission to taxi and informed the pilot of the runway in use, plus the altimeter pressure setting. When ready, he would give permission for the aircraft to line up on the runway and then take off. When an aircraft rejoined the circuit, he would inform the pilot of the runway in use, the wind speed and direction, and also the number of aircraft already ahead of him for landing. When the aircraft approached finals, he would give the pilot permission to land, although that word was not actually used. Instead, he would say, "Clear to pancake."
So the officer's mess. Seems like there was a lot of French based here. Vive la France! So this building is dedicated to the air gunners. He was saying there that the air gunners were very vulnerable, and they were lost more than any other section of the forces, I think he said. Like for like. Got a friend whose grandfather was a rear gunner in a Lancaster bomber, and fortunately he survived. I don't know how many missions he flew, but he did survive. But they had a very high, like I said, the highest casualty rate, I think. An early Lewis machine gun there from the First World War. Browning heavy machine gun. And some that's been rescued from crashed planes. Wireless operator. Bit in there about the tail end Charlie. I think that's an amazing photograph. Just as a case here of some of the guys. So no visit to the museum would be complete without seeing a Spitfire, but obviously it's a replica. But it's a real beaut. Just some military vehicles. Apparently that's a airfield crane. Armoured personnel carrier. It's like an old green goddess, isn't it? Fire engine. Grand Slam. £22,000 earthquake bomb designed by Sir Barnes Wallis. I wouldn't like to be on the receiving end of that, that's for sure. Not sure whether that's a Chieftain tank or not. Plaque seems to be missing. I don't know, I'm not really up on tanks, but it looks like a Chieftain. Anybody out there can let me know, confirm that or tell me otherwise, that'd be good. Sort of all types of jet aircraft from the 50s, 60s, right up to pretty much modern stuff that get donated and then they kind of preserve them, which I think is really good actually. Not to let this part of our history fall into decay, so we all get the chance to kind of see how it's developed over more or less about 100 years, I guess. There's so much here to see, it isn't possible to film everything, so I'm just kind of randomly picking things. Like, and everything, you know, you get information boards. Right, let's move on. Just wanted to show this one again, it's a Tornado. Amazing looking plane. So just some more shots of jets. Hunter Mirage Mark III. I don't know whether that's... oh, that's a Mirage Mark IV. So it's a Handley Page Victor refueling tanker stroke bomber. It says he originally built as intercontinental nuclear bombers in 1961, but converted in 1970 to air-to-air refueling. Thing's enormous. Over here's a Nimrod. That's the size of it. Time reconnaissance. For me, that's the pièce de resistance. I'll go and show you. Building 17, this Canadian memorial hangar. Let's go and take a look. She's going to go inside this Douglas Dakota. Wow. Turn you around. German Messerschmitt fighter. Kind of really weird looking plane. Got double propeller, folding wings. It's called a fairy gannet. But this plane here, this for me is just mind-blowing. This is a Handley Page Halifax heavy bomber, the only complete one in Europe, I think it said. Unfortunately you have to pay to go inside it. They call it the Halifax Experience, which I'm sure it is. Yeah, the only complete Handley Page Halifax bomber in Europe. Gives you all the information there. Just the sheer size of everything compared to that car there, this wheel. It's just enormous. Just walking under the wings. Tail end Charlie. And just make out the upper turret there. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Just imagine hundreds of those in the skies. Absolutely incredible. Here's a restoration project. So Gloucester Meter wanted the first British jet fighter. Keep going back to it, I know. It's just, this is a Buccaneer fighter bomber. Again, designed for the Navy, so all aircraft characters with the folding wings. So he's a volunteer there up in the cockpit. This board tells you about the bomber LV-907, nicknamed Friday the 13th, the most famous bomber, completed 128 missions. Shot the crew. Harrier jump jet. There's a biplane down here. These look like the things in James Bond movie, don't they? The little microlights. What was it called? Little Nelly. Yes, interesting. And the other thing to mention about this hangar is in all these bays, right down there, it gives you details of each squadron. And it gives the whole sort of history of it, what actions they took part in, how many casualties there were, so on and so forth. There's just so much to... and then there's a sort of commemorative, I think people can donate and put kind of commemorative bricks in the wall here. But it's absolutely astonishing place, it really is. So that's the hangar I've just come out of, and at the back here is some more jet fighters. So apparently that's a Javelin, a Buccaneer. English Electric Lightning. And then let's go and have a look at these here. So this one's a Tornado fighter bomber. Gloucester Meteor. First and only Allied jet aircraft to see action in the Second World War. Well. So I'll just pan around to show you kind of the whole. It's quite a big site. So you could spend a whole day here quite easily, I think. I don't know about kids, might get a bit bored, but yeah. And it's only 15 minutes by bus from York city centre. Cost me £3.70 for a return ticket. So there's over there somewhere there's a naffy bar, so I'm going to go and get myself a brew, and I hope this video hasn't been too boring. I've certainly enjoyed coming here again. Like I say, your ticket's valid for 12 months, so yeah, I'll leave it there and catch you later.